Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle continuing Yona's route. Okay, so there are 11 chapters. Weird though, because actually, if you go into stage select, okay, so there's like 15. Obviously, the extra chapter is, the one that you unlock after the bad end. So you're like, okay, but you're like, oh, there's like 13. There's not. Chapter 10, it says bad. But that's not the bad. And then chapter 11 is where you get your good end. And then there's two, but there's only one bad end. So this is what I don't understand. I'm not quite sure how they fucking did this because I went back and looked at his route and I'm like, okay, I think chapter 11 is the last chapter. But chapter 10, when we were going through the good route, was titled Regret and Ice Cream. I'm not really sure why there's a bad slap on that. Unless that's where we made our save file. And then so we went back through, chose the bad ending. So the game's like, hey, you made the bad choice here. Right. That's fine. But then also it's saying 11 is bad. Again, unless it's because it's just saving whatever we did at the end. But then I don't know if these are supposed to, I don't know why there's, that I figured is going to be the actual bad ending chapter. It's going to be something different. And then there's the extra stage, which is the thing that opened up. So I don't know. But anyway, there's 11 chapters at any rate. And then Lord knows what the hell is happening with the rest of it. Obviously, we have a bad ending and we have the extra stage, but I'm not really sure what the other two are. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not really sure how they what. So I don't know. Because we only have one save file and you only do one bad ending. So I was very confused, but I went back through, I'm like, let me go look at my things and go, okay. Before we got to the last part, we were in chapter 11. So chapter 11th chapter is like the last one. So we're only like halfway through its route. But I do feel like we made some progress at the last part because he started crying. And then we were giving him orders and then it was like very bizarre. But I think maybe he needs that. Maybe he needed that structure for a hot minute. But anyway, we'll see. Yona's asleep. Oh. After some food and a bath, I'm sure his exhaustion caught up to him. I see. Sounds like he'll be alright then. Ugh, what a troublemaker. I'll make him do a full week's worth of cleaning. Well, that sounds like hell to me. Lord Hellguardian, are you going to report about what happened to your daddy? Daddy? Don't call him that. The old man gave us all nicknames. We can call him that if we want. Goemon's like, maybe I want to call him Daddy. And you're like, it sounds weird when you say it. Of course I'll report about it, but I'm not letting anyone leave. Ah, man. And here I thought I'd be able to be free from the loud, obnoxious guy. You say that, but I know what you were doing. You went around looking for him, right? We did not! Where are the wipes, milk, and coffee, then? I always love how when you, confront them about something, oh, you're gonna go out and get wipes, milk, and coffee, huh? Goemon just kind of looks in the other direction, not making eye contact, pretending that I'm not having this conversation. I don't know, we're looking at the wall, something really interesting over there. And he's doing that now, he's avoiding eye contact completely. And Kikanosuke is like, oh, fuck, she caught me in a lie. Is that puppy face? And Sharaku's like, yeah, I fucking lied. What? I was just about to pay for them, but then you called us. And the beans I wanted were sold out. Yes, of course. Hey, you don't believe us, do you? Well, whatever. We found Yona, so I'm gonna go out and look for Izami again. Yeah, and about the red spinner, Ichise Tatsumi. I found him and followed him for a bit, but it seems like he's working part-time as a clown. And I know, it was disturbing. then maybe that really was him. I ran into him before at Hell Mansion once. He was at the plaza yesterday. I see. He doesn't seem like he's hiding, so I'm sure you'll see him just walking around Asakusa. I feel like he's got a little bit more to the story later on. Like, we met him, and he's popped up now. Like, maybe he's not going to factor in, but he's going to factor in eventually. Maybe in Jack's route. I don't know. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. I'm going to go patrol Kumonoi Temple. Stop attacking my headset, bird. Oops, sorry. And then I'll try looking into that human, Jack. If you're going to sit on my shoulder, you don't attack my headset. Right. Thank you all. I'll go see King Enma. Uh-oh. I forgot Dad's voice. Now we get to be him again. Been over a week since we've been in the human realm, but it feels like we've been away even longer from the Sanzu River. So much has happened after all, meow. Right. Too many things. We came to the human realm chasing after the escapees, and now we live with prisoners. He's so tall and looks so strong, and he's always so boastful. So why? Hey, Tama? Meow? Have you ever seen a man cry, Tama? But of course, we've both seen mountains of prisoners cry and scream here in hell. No, I don't mean crying from torture. I actually want to see more of it. She's got a weird kink. I mean, I can't blame it. If he's going to be a sensitive little butterball like that, and he's going to cry a lot, I mean, I might be into it too. I want to just protect and pet him and hold him and tell him everything's going to be okay, but that doesn't mean I don't want to see him cry. Like, I'm going to enjoy it, but I want to comfort him, and she just seems to, like, find a little kinky. Like, which, I mean, again, fair. I've been there playing other games. If you've been here for a while, you know exactly which one I'm talking about, where I'm like, God damn it, I just want you to cry because there's something about it that I like. And I get it. So I get where she's coming from. I've been in that same position. But with Yona, I'm not like, yes, cry for me. God, it's so hot. You know, I'm just like, no, oh my God, will you hold him? I just want to comfort him. But, you know, the more she kind of brings out and keeps saying things like, it's just so beautiful, that little kink might pop back out at me. Who knows? Why am I thinking something so weird? Listen. What happens in these games? Weird shit happens, and we just go with it. Well then, how about we head to Father now? What you doing? It's very itchy, you know that? You're getting bird dandruff and fluff all over me. Sweetie, it sounds like you've had a rough time. I don't remember his voice. It's different every time, isn't it? But whatever. Of course, Sensei Nono already made a report. But I'm completely back to normal now thanks to that onsen. My skin looks better too. About that brat's punishment, why don't you let Daddy give him some serving of the eternal hell? Give him a serving of the eternal hell, sorry. I will decline. Oh, that's not enough then? Then do you want to simply erase him forever, even his soul? Do that and I will never, not ever, call you Daddy ever again. Sweetie, that brat hurt Daddy's special girl. My wounds are healed, like I mentioned. But it hurt, didn't it? Don't look down on me. I'm your daughter. I've endured the tortures of the 8 hells, right? Sweetie. The reason why I've come here today is to ask you not to remove Yona from our team. And absolutely no punishment either. Are you going to protect the one who hurt you? Forget not your pride. Trust not the prisoner. Punish not with hesitation. Sweetie, I'm sure someone of your stature isn't being threatened into this by those men, right? King Enma, or rather, Father. Daddy. I aim to become a new kind of Hell Guardian. New? What kind? Daddy won't allow it if it disrupts the order of Hell. Ugh. It might, if he puts it that way. But as a woman, I won't stand down. King Enma. Daddy? It's true that we Hell Guardians are in the position to order prisoners around. If they refuse to listen, we subjugate them via threats, yelling, and the occasional violence. But sometimes we need to make them cry beautiful, sexy tears. Make you just want to lick them right off his face. Sweetie, what are you getting at? Did you think for a second she actually said that if you weren't paying attention? I mean, she kind of opened that floodgate now. She started talking about it, and it's like, okay, I mean, I could get into it. These tactics will not solve this incident. You remember, don't you? Actually, it was you who mentioned this. I have to build trust with these prisoners and strengthen my blood bond with them to raise the strength of their desires to 100%. Without doing so, we will not be able to accomplish what we must. Do you hear me, Great King? This is about trust. Meow. I want to trust them and be trusted by them. This is the new kind of Hell Guardian I'll be. Meow. My father, the Great King, said nothing. He simply sat there petting the beautiful fur of Carmen, who sat on his lap. So, no punishment will be necessary for Yona. I'll be responsible for guiding him. Boring. You know, one of Daddy's little pleasures in life is to punish any boys who cause my little sweetie any trouble. Talking like that won't work on me. My sweetie's just a little meanie. That's all I have to say. I'll be leaving now. He spoke again just as I was about to turn around. My sweetie likes that brat, doesn't she? You can't get his face out of your mind, his voice out of your ears. I mean, you're not wrong. Your heart grows tight when you think of him. You want to hear his voice say your name. You want his fingers to touch your cheek. Stop getting so sassy with me, sir. For some reason, you're like, yes, all of this, but like when you're saying this, I feel like you're trying to seduce me, which is just really weird. You want to see him right away, yet you don't. You have the contrarian heart of a young woman. I had a bad feeling of what was coming. It felt as if something was coming from the result of drawing 100 bad fortunes at a shrine. Yeah, he looks pissed. He's so mad, he's like, how dare that man steal the heart of my girl? I can't take any more of this. He spoke just as I was about to leave in silence. I've seen more people than I can count. It's written all over your face. Basically, my little sweetie's fallen in love with that red-headed brat. Oh yeah, he is mad. He seems so mad. He's like, you've fallen in love with that asshole. But then now he's happy. I'm right, aren't I? Father, please die right here and now. Oh, I'm totally right. Did we just whip our dad? I mean, she took out her whip with anger, but like, I just heard a whip noise. Like, she just fucking whipped him. No. No way. At least we figured out our feelings. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got some kind of feelings, because like, he cried because he hurt us, and he called us by our name, so. That's completely absurd. That was just Father's inane ramblings. Me? Me, of all people! Father's always teasing me about everything. Do you like the redhead, Chief? Meow. I'm sorry. I heard you. It's just... Do you like him, meow? No, certainly not. Chief, when you lie, they pull out your tongue, meow. Don't forget that. Tama has had enough of our bullshit and he doesn't believe me. No. No way. Me? And Yona? She's like, me? And Yona? And I'm like, me. And Yona, hi. Oh, welcome back. Don't come near me! Oh, what gives? I actually have clothes on today, you know. I would prefer you didn't. I mean, wait. Sorry. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Father's so stupid. I can't look Yona in the face after being told something like that. No, it's my fault. After what I did, it's only normal you don't want me to come near you. Why Why is he being so receptive now? Look at him, he looks so sad and ashamed. Look at his little face. Stop it. How do you... Ugh. Hold him and pet him while he cries. No, I was just a bit startled. Hey, why is your face so red? Are you sure there aren't any after effects from your wounds? Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure this was because I was running. Really? You really sure you're okay? I really am sure. I'm a bit tired after my trip to hell. I'm gonna go in the onsen. We walk out there and everybody else is out there naked. Oh no, I can't look at Yona's face. Which is so hard because his face is so pretty. You know, for chapter 5, we don't have a lot of CGs of him. We've had like 1. Maybe 2. We're missing a lot. I feel like we're missing a lot of CGs. I know we're halfway through and we've got like 5 or 6 more chapters still, technically, and we've still got some of this one, but like, I'm gonna need more CGs, game. Come on. Come on, come on. What the fuck? Why are you being so stingy with them? It's no use. My feelings still aren't settled, even after all that time. I should have whipped Father at least 100 times before I left. She really did whip him. That's pretty fun. Basically, my little sweetie's fallen in love with that red-headed brat. I can't let it go. Can't let the total nonsense go. It's just impossible. Yeah, how could I have messed up like that? I should have corrected him immediately. Should I go back to Emma Palace now to tell him what's what? I mean, this is basically the only CG I can think of. If you promise to stop lying and you mean it, I'll tell King Emma to let you off the hook. Why am I remembering that now? I really should go back and... My lord? Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming. Whoa, it's me, it's Yona, not some weirdo. I'm startled because it's you. Ugh. He was holding a tray with a glass on it. Lord Hellguardian, would you like something cold to drink? Huh? My jaw dropped. I was in no condition to try and drink anything. It's not poisoned, I promise. Sharaku made it. You must be tired. I thought I could give this to you after your bath as a bit of an apology. Why are you being so thoughtful right now? Because he's sweet and sensitive and he's a marshmallow! His fucking machismo and bravado and all that bullshit is just a horrible mask. He is so squishy. A nice coffee. Black. Thank you. I admitted I was thirsty, and the iced coffee did seem delicious. Not if it's black. Or a little bit of like creamer and sweetener in mine. I didn't know what happened. As I reached my hand out in my confusion. Whoa. Oh no. Oh, he's got his armor. His hand is almost on your boob. Look how tall he is. Jesus. Look at that. Oh, hi. At least now, see, I bitched about CGs and we got one, guys. See? Bitch and ye shall receive. Wait. There's glass everywhere. Don't get up. As a reflex, I stretched my leg toward the ground, making him hold me tighter in response. What? If you fall over, you're gonna get cut up. Just relax. This might be what it means to live like a coward. Well, you know, I am dead already. I wanted to get away, and I could see the shards scattered everywhere. It might be best if I just step on this broken glass if it means I could get out of this. Slowly, put your hand down and lean back. Right. I saw more glass beyond his shoulder. The light from the ceiling lamp and the moon reflected off them. They looked like jewels. Wait there. I'll get a broom. Okay. How embarrassing. Now alone on the roof, I shook in despair. Embarrassment, and humiliation. Because he touched our hand and we freaked out, probably. From all things. Basically, my little sweetie's fallen in love with that red-headed brat. No, I haven't. That's impossible. What is? Yona was already back and sweeping. I'm sorry to make you clean that all up. He's like, what are you talking about? In your no to your head. You're like, sorry, it was something with my dad. It's fine. It's not safe down here yet. And please just sit right there. Right. What am I supposed to do at a time like this? It's very weird because we were standing on the roof and then he went to hand us the glass. We dropped it but then all of a sudden he's like, put us somewhere and stay there. And it's like, they just kind of glossed over that. Like, they showed the CG like he was holding you onto you, like, but it's not like, did he pick you up and put you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there was a couple sentences they just decided to chop out where you're like, sure, something stopped us from stepping on glass, something, whatever. Like, there's just a bunch of giant holes that you would just kind of have to fill in yourself with. We're sitting on a lounger. Did he pick us up and chuck us there? Did he, like, are we hanging off the railing? Like, what are we, you know what I mean? Like, they just they went from broken glass. They went from, like, oh my God, the glass fell to he is holding us to stay there. Don't step anywhere. Stay where you are. Like, and it's like, but I feel like there's something missing. Like, you get the high level, but the details are very fucking choppy and broken, and it's weird. So, like, but anyway, what am I supposed to do at a time like this? Kiss him. I felt bad looking away from Yona as he cleaned, but I also felt embarrassed looking right at him. Try not to hurt yourself with those shards. You think I'm dumb enough to do that? It's always possible to be careless. And I'm sorry for spilling the iced coffee. Shariku's the one who made it. But you're the one who brought it out to me. Alright, it's all cleaned up. Standing up with a satisfied look on his face, he continued to speak. You thirsty? Shariku's in the bath, so I can't get any more iced coffee right now. How about some sparkling water? I felt like I wanted him to bring me some, but I also wanted to be left alone. Thanks, but I'll just go to my room. I wanted to talk to him, but I also wanted to get away from him as fast as possible. But see, here's the thing, he's trying to be nice and you're avoiding him, and it makes him feel like you're gonna make him feel like you really are mad at me for what I did, and you're like, no, that's not it. It's just, hey, oh, yesterday, I'm really sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, really. Like, you're still talking about that? You're getting a pay cut. Like, you're still talking about that seems very dismissive. You know what I mean? And you're getting a pay cut is like, at least we're acknowledging it and punishing him in some way. Because I feel like he needs to be punished. Like, I think us being like, it's okay, we're over it, get past it. He can't. So I think he thinks that he needs to be punished. So we have to punish him in some way for him to be satisfied that we've accepted his apology and actually forgive him. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to be punished in his mind. We're like, it's fine. And he's like, no, 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 I'm awful, horrible, rotten. And you're like, fine, pay cut. And he's like, okay, thanks, cool, I feel better. You know what I mean? He's not going to get past it until we punish him. And that's what I feel like is happening. If you're like, fine, you're getting a pay cut then. Like, fine, I'll be mean to you if you want me to. You know? Maybe he likes it when we're a little mean to him. Maybe that's why he keeps calling us an idiot. He wants us to, like, whip him. You? Really? You're that character? You're the one that... I'm still thinking of the same game with the, like, crier where it's like, God, it's hot when you cry and I like it and this is a weird kink. And then, you know, you got the other character who's like, come on, step on me. And I'm like, are you going to be both of those where I'm like it when you cry and you want me to punish you a little? Yeah. You're like, are you that guy? You're like both of those guys. Like, I mean, no, but I think in this case he wants us to punish him. So I feel like that's better than... Because are you still talking about that? Is so brushing him off and being a dick. And I don't think that's the right... Sometimes that might have been the right choice for him. But right now I don't think it's the right choice. Because he's trying to be like... He's being a little bit soft right now. So yeah, you're getting a pay cut. Woohoo! You're getting a pay cut. What? I'm just kidding. I told you already it's fine. Oh, okay. Well, listen to me, okay? I'm done talking about this. Let's rest and go back to normal. Let's reset and go back to normal, Yona. I didn't want to bring this up, but yesterday The blood court survey was what made you think you could win, right? What? No, that's not it. That was careless of me to bring up. I'm sorry. You're not at fault here. I may be proud, but even I wouldn't think I'm all powerful just because our blood bond went up. It's just, well, I was being full of myself and didn't take a look at who I was. So everything really is my fault. I promise to you, I vow it, I'll never do anything like that again. If they want me to disappear, so be it. Can't. Just can't. I won't forgive you if you disappear from me. We're definitely feeling more for like with Kikanosuke, I think we were kind of like maybe crushing, and this is like we are full on hard. Like I feel like this is a little bit sooner than in Kikanosuke's route, which is okay. I'm okay with that. You'll start now. You'll start getting stronger now, Yona, so it'll be okay. Huh? Let's build our trust in each other more and make our blood bond stronger. Quiet, you idiot. You don't need to tell me that now. I get it. Really? Then you won't run away again, right? Every time we're nice to him and we get soft, he's like, "Shut up, idiot!" Aw, you're always gonna call me an idiot. Again, you know I like this type, so. You know, you really have a talent for manipulating people in a different way than old man Enma and Takamura do. How so? Just, I get it, okay? You have a different way of You think I'm trying to manipulate you with my womanly charms, but I don't even realize I have womanly charms. So that's the point. Really don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll try. Okay, I'll head back to my room then. Thank you for bringing me the iced coffee. Though you didn't get to drink it. He gave me a nervous smile, but it was nice to see a smile at all after so long. Good, good night. His smile made me feel a bit shy, and I left in a hurry. He with a little smirk and the like soft eyes. I did it. She didn't notice. I was thinking this in my head. I'm like, he hasn't had any of the pain moments that like Kikanosuke had, right? So I'm like, when are we gonna get to those? And here we are. Okay. But why does it hurt at such weird times? Like when I hold her or when she smiles. Oh, feisty cracker is in love. It's a feisty cracker. He's a firecracker. Is really where I was thinking feisty firecracker, and then it just came out feisty cracker. That's so wrong. Oh, he's our salty little marshmallow, but he's a feisty marshmallow. There you go. He's our feisty little marshmallow, but he's fallen in love. Yeah, he is. There you go. No, I wasn't holding her just now. I was just supporting. Yeah, supporting her. If that pain is what Takamura talked about, and if she's supposed to take our pain for us, no, I can't. Can't let that happen. I'll never put her through any more pain. Ever again. Like, that's really sweet for someone who is supposed to be such an asshole, you know? I'm the one trapped by my pathetic past, and I'm the one who messed up and hurt her. Everything's my fault. So I need to bear this pain alone. I wonder where your mark's gonna be. She hasn't noticed yet either, and I'm sure I can keep it hidden. Not for long. I just can't. It's okay if the one that holds this pain is me. Oh, look at our sweet little marshmallow. So precious. Oh, I can't sleep. My eyes are wide awake. Meow. Redhead, if you lay your hands on Sheep, I'm gonna chomp you where it hurts. Meow. It's 2 in the morning. Maybe I need some water. Tama just meowing in his sleep. Stop biting my headset bird. Huh. There's someone in the living room. when he looks at us like this sprite where he's just looking at you like through his hair with the side eye, and it's like kind of like it could be like half asleep, it could be salty, it could be sexy. I don't know, but I just love it. Yona was lying on the sofa reading. I wonder if he reads like this often. I haven't noticed because I don't usually come out of my room this late. I felt like saying hello, but I also just wanted to take a moment to look at his face, right? Because look how beautiful he is. Wow, it's already 2. Guess I should get to sleep. I panicked and ran into my room so he wouldn't notice me. Wonder if he went upstairs yet. He's not here, right? I had no idea what I was doing. All I wanted was to get some water. Oh, his book. The book looks pretty old. Mirror of the Lingering Moon. Is it a... Oh God, I hope it's a romance novel. It'll be so funny. I've heard that people usually read ebooks these days, and paper books are mostly collected by reading connoisseurs. You went in his room and saw the bazillion bookshelves, right? I didn't expect Yona to be so literary. Maybe that's rude to say, though. I mean, he does act like a big dumb idiot, and then he's like fucking like a book connoisseur, and he's like, listen. Do you want to analyze the ins and outs of this book? Like, Anzai hugged Kyoko tightly as she stood in front of the mirror. She resisted a little, but he took her lips and began to undo her kimono sash. Yeah, it sounds like a bodice ripper. I'm sorry, it sounds like a kimono ripper, okay? Like this yeah, okay. What in the I bet your husband doesn't do it like this. He's reading porn. That's amazing. I know, okay, we call them romance novels, but like he is reading trashy romance novels. He's reading sexy novels. I love it. Yona would absolutely be the fucking one if you left him in the human realm long enough and taught him about video games. He'd be all of a sudden, you'd be like, what are you Are you playing a fucking Otome game? Is this an 18 plus Otome? How'd you get this on your Switch, sir? He would absolutely be playing Otome games. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, this is just his like ye oldie man way of playing Otome games is reading the books. Okay, all Otome games is choose your own adventure romance books. Okay, that's it. We just get pictures to go along with our reading, our softcore porn. Okay. Anzai's fingers started to. How despicable! Why is he reading this filth? Girl! Don't judge him. I love him harder now. It's not just that he loves reading books, he likes reading porn. Okay, it's not really, you know what I mean. Like, I like it. He's us. Men cannot be trusted. The thing is she's reading the part where it's like the sexy times, but if you read the rest of the book, it's probably not just like a trashy romance, like a, you know, where you're like, oh, it's the ones with the sexy bodice ripper coverage. And you're like, oh, it's all just sex. You know, it's like some kind of romance. Because there's like romance novels that have like a little bit where it's not graphic. And then you have the super bodice rippers where it gets graphic. You know what I mean? But like, it's a romance novel, no question. So like, girl, you just read the wrong part. Actually, you read the right part. You're just misjudging it. No, Chief! Where were you? Tama, I'm sorry I woke you. I went to get some water. I was a bit thirsty. Yeah, I see. I'm glad. You're alright. Here, I thought the redhead was trying to have a secret rendezvous. Chief! Meow! Tama, did you really just say that to me? Meow! You just said rendezvous, didn't you? Meow! No, I didn't say that! Tama vigorously shook his head and his tail. You're sleepy, Chief. Meow! You're just hearing things. Meow! Just hearing things. Now I'm going to sleep. Meow. Good night. Meow. Just hearing things. Right. That's it. Tama, I wouldn't have a rendezvous with Yona. Stop making weird assumptions. I want to have it. Look, girl, just admit. Just admit it. Right. Meow. I'm the one who likes you most out of everyone here, Chief. I don't know about that, because I'm pretty sure when Yona was reading that novel, he was, thinking about him being in the position. He was imagining us as the characters. Basically, my little sweetie is falling in love with that redheaded brat. We're like, she's like, meow! Tama, sorry for startling you. You can go back to sleep. She just whipped the poster of her dad. Okay, meow. This is because father said something so dumb. I have to start acting normal, starting tomorrow. Yeah, good luck with that. Normal. That night, I couldn't fall asleep at all. Every time I closed my eyes, I could see that bright red hair, and it kept me awake. Just lean into it and imagine stroking that bright red hair and then kissing that beautiful fit, and then you'll fall asleep. Father, you idiot. Simmer down, bird. Ooh, a shard of glass over his shoulder. Blood bond's at 56%. Chapter 6. I didn't fall asleep until sunrise. My alarm went off right after, and I was exhausted. Normal. 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 After changing into my uniform, I took about 20 deep breaths. I'll have to be particularly careful today. I'm sleep deprived, and I have to make sure I don't say anything stupid. Honestly, I didn't know if I'd be able to look Yona in the face today. But I didn't come to the human realm for love. Normal, normal, normal. I think I might be fine now. I stared at my reflection in the mirror. Forget about Father's insane ramblings. What are you doing? Oh, morning. Wow, don't look so shocked to see me. I'm just cleaning. I'm sorry, I thought I was alone. Right. Yeah, sorry. After everything that happened, Yona's the one that's actually acting normal. I feel like such a fool acting all embarrassed. Normal. Normal. He's like, she just keeps walking around muttering normal. I've got a proposal, Yona. Why don't we go to Sanzaburo with Our Lady and apologize to him? Again? Yes, again. Because of your little sake stunt. Well... I'm not trying to scold you, but we can't let the issue remain unsettled, can we? Okuni and Sanzaburo are the opposition, but they're reasonable and willing to listen. You don't want to give up now, do you? All I'm saying is to go talk to them so you can have a proper blood duel again. He's like, I don't know if they're gonna listen to me. Maybe I should go alone. Oh, it's gotta be let's go together. I'm sorry. Let's go together. Let's go together. That's showing your support for him and that you've forgiven him and you believe in him. Okay, obviously. Yes. Okay, that one was easy. Yona, let's go together. Goemon's right. We can't leave this alone. They'll understand if we talk to them. Fine. It's like funny because you're going through like all their favorite colors and stuff, and it's like, of course Yona's favorite color is blue. It's blue like the ocean. He's a sailor. Of course. It was because like in my brain I'm like, I'm surprised they didn't make his quote unquote favorite color and his color orange because his hair is red. You know what I mean? And like so I don't know why that was in the back of my head, just making that as because that's usually what they do, that they color code characters. Like obviously, like so they color coded them and that's quote unquote their favorite color when we got the mugs. But then it was just literally in my mind stewing back there and I'm like, oh actually his favorite color would be blue because of the ocean. You know what I mean? I'm just surprised they didn't go with the obvious and be like, well, his hair is like a red orange coat, so let's make his favorite color orange because his hair is orange and that'll be his color. And it's like, come on. Don't do that. You know what I mean? But like, nice. Nice. They made it blue because of the ocean. Smart. Okay. Did they mention that earlier? I forgot if they did, so whatever. Anyway, welcome! We have lovely work by Kenzaburo Miyazawa, the eatery of many orders. As we were on our way to Kumanoid Temple, we heard a bookstore worker calling for customers to buy some books. The Strange Tale of the Coffin Covered in Snow by Kihiriko? Yano is in stock. How about a copy? Yuna's eyes began to sparkle. I love this. I knew when we walked by and she's at a bookseller and I was like, oh god, we're gonna get some adorableness. No, we can't look at books, huh? Sorry, let's go. He says that, but I can tell he wants to linger. Yeah, but it's not like it's an emergency. We can stop and look for a minute. You sure? Go ahead. He looks so happy. But is he gonna pick up another dirty book right in front of me? Hi, is it alright if I take a look inside? Yes, of course. Oh, if it isn't the daughter of Enma. Oh, you were just selling portraits of Goemon the other day, weren't you? You remember me. I'm so happy. I see you're selling books today. Yes, this wagon lets me sell anything, so I put anything I find interesting up for sale. That seems fun. And this book seems pretty interesting. Oh, are you a connoisseur of paper books? I wouldn't call myself a connoisseur. I just like the feel of paper a little more. I get that. There is some, listen, I like digital books and everything because it's easier when you move, and it's also like if you're traveling or you're anywhere and you want to read something, you just whip out Kindle on your phone or you whip out your Kindle or whatever. But there is something to be said about an actual fucking book in your hand and turning the pages and hold like that and the smell of a fucking book. So I've always been a book person. I haven't read in a while though, to be honest. This is the reading that I do. Okay? But it is kind of hard when you have to move and you have to move 7 bazillion fucking books. So, would it be nice to just have giant bookshelves filled with books and stuff? Sure, but they're fucking heavy, so I have real books and then I will also have digital. It depends too, if my language learning books and stuff, there's no I don't want digital. I don't want to try to do that digital. I need that I need the paper copies and whatever, but certain books if it's digital, fine, Also audiobooks too sometimes are nice because then you can go for walks and listen to and kind of quote unquote read while walking. So I was into that for a while, but yeah, I mean, paperback or hardcover books, whatever. Actual physical books are definitely top tier. But you just got to deal with the practicalities and sometimes okay, I mean, yeah. Getting the digital book or whatever does sometimes make it easier, so I swing back and forth between. Anyway. Oh, yes, I completely understand. Ebooks are convenient, but they aren't for men of taste. I actually worked in a bookstore in my lifetime. Oh, wow, really? That's really cool. Never thought Yona would be so engaged in a conversation like this. I think it's because of people like you and me that paperback books haven't died out completely. Yeah, maybe that's true. Yona gently and happily narrowed his eyes. This might be the first time I've seen him look like this. This isn't at all the same noisy guy I knew. I suppose there are still many sides of Yona that I haven't seen yet. Okay, I'll take a copy. Thank you so much. He looked so blissful with his new book in hand that I had to ask him about it. Yona, do you like paper books? Huh? Well, I guess you could say that. Maybe it's more that I don't like the internet. I don't really know how all that works. Yeah, that's the most boomer thing he's ever fucking said, so okay. Right, he's mentioned that before. I mean, we all died fucking so fucking long ago that I get it, but he doesn't know how all that works. There's a stupidly huge amount of information sent through electricity and electronic stuff. And then you don't even know who writes it. Like with that blog Goemon likes, Asakusa, whatever it's called. People like it, but they don't even know who the author is, right? This person doesn't take any responsibility for what he puts out there. you don't know who actually wrote the paperback book, though, technically. You've got a name, but that doesn't. A lot of people use pseudonyms. Is it really that bad, though? There was something about that idea that caught in the back of my mind, but I couldn't quite put it into words. Well, in any case, that's why I don't really like using the internet too much. That's why I really don't use the internet too much. Wow, I can read. People are free to live how they want, I guess. Lady Okuni and Lord Sanzaburo, they aren't present at the moment. Shh, came out here for nothing. Would you know when they might be back? No, not at all. Those two are friends with Lady Shinobikini, but we aren't sure when they are or aren't here. They prepare their own meals, so we don't usually see them around at mealtime either. I see. Thank you very much. Right as we were about to leave, I turned at the sound of a camera shutter going off and saw tourists taking pictures of the temple. Oh, that scared me. Thought someone was taking photos of us. Johto's amazing. I can't believe all of it. It can absolve all of your sins, huh? You can basically just ask for forgiveness through an app, regardless of what crazy thing you do, right? That sounds so modern. Hey, you think Azamine and Jack are together? No, Jack's partner would be that Shinobikini lady, obviously. It's on the internet that he's been seen visiting this temple. Then maybe I've got a chance with Azamine. She's totally my type. How old are you, tourist? Because she's a child. Let's go. See, when he gets up super close, you can see his little freckles. Yona pulled me by the hand. I left the scene, holding on to an unsettling, indescribable anger. Doesn't seem like they're here either. Maybe they're at Sensei Nono's place. I've met with Okuni there before. Don't let those dumb kids get to you. What? I'm not defending them, but they're harmless. And they shouldn't have been yelling that in the middle of the street. I'm glad Kiku wasn't there. Right. I know it was unpleasant, but just forget it. Huh. Is he trying to be considerate right now? I'm more worried about that app. Having your sins absolved just isn't possible. Also, it's not like, okay, here are your sins, and then you can work toward absolving ones that you've done. You know what I mean? Like, where you take it like that, like, oh, I lied, so shit, let me, like the kid who lied to his mom or whatever and skipped class, and we saw that in Yona's right, and he's like, don't lie to your mom anymore, and like, I'll talk to King Enma, whatever. So it's not like if you got on the app and you were like, oh, fuck, I've lied 52 times, let me work on resolving though and like absolving myself of those and trying to get those forgiven and whatever. It's the thought process like these kids said and like other people have said, and I think we've talked about before of the like, yeah, well, I could just go on the app so I can stab my boss and then I just go on the app, donate $20 and it's forgiven. Sweet. And it's like now all of a sudden you feel like there's no consequences for your fucking actions and you have no morality at all. You know what I mean? And that's shady as fuck. So it's a scam, but even if we deny it, it'll just be the Plaza incident all over again. For so long he has been troubled by how many sinners there are in this realm. I don't remember her voice, but the great king would be delighted if he knew wickedness was eradicated and more people became virtuous through pardoning. My voice didn't reach anyone at all. Stop screaming in my ear. People dote on me as the daughter of Enma in hell, but I couldn't do anything in front of her. They mocked father and I did nothing. Would you stop screaming? Hey, don't look so down. Hey, would you stop it? You're not making nice chirpies. You're making ugly screaming noises. Stop it. I don't like it. Sorry, feeling down isn't going to help anything, is it? All right, let's keep looking for them. And besides, you're not reading the lines unless you learn how to read. Nobody wants to hear you. That's not true. Some people might. But you're like, meh, 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 meh. You're making ugly little noises. Are you trying to mimic my voice? That's really insulting, to be fair. It's mean. But also, like, you're going to have to speak louder and speak clearer if you want to read lines, okay? And we don't have any lines for you. Besides, you gotta learn when the line's up and I point, and that's when you read. Okay, read that. You're not gonna read it? Well, now you're not gonna read? Okay, so now you don't want to be part of the game. What? Ah! I don't have any! I'm telling you, I don't have any money! Doesn't that voice sound familiar? I assumed it was Shin. It's that kid with the camera. I assumed, but I didn't quite do it in his voice, whatever. Listen, okay? I'm telling you to take us out on a date and you can cover the expenses. Ew, what is wrong with all the high schoolers in this game trying to get with middle school kids? I refuse. I'm not interested in romance. Not unless it's with a zombie. Come on, you got the fancy camera, so I know you've got some money. He's got some admirers. Yona's so confused right now. It's so funny. It seems like it. It's not like he was getting mugged, but he's getting, like, accosted for dates. Hey, stop bullying my little brother. What? Whoa, mister, you're looking fine. Want to come with us to Hell Mansion? Whoa, hey, don't hit on my boy. I'm going to slide in here and be like, hey, don't hit on my boyfriend. And he's going to be like, you're what? It's only fair. Open your eyes. I'm already with a girl. I just died inside. I know he's just using it as a front. And he's like, well, I mean, literally, he's with a girl, but also, like, I'm sorry, I can fawn a little bit about this. Like, I love it. He's with a girl? Oh, so that's your girlfriend, huh? Too bad. Later then. What? Wait, are they talking about me? It's you from the other day. We seem to have a strong connection. Thank you for saving me? Does this happen to you a lot? Poor Shin. Are we not best friends with Shin again? Shin is just making best friends with all the Hellmen. It's bizarre. You're a kid, right? You gotta stop screwing around in the middle of the day and go to school. Oh, Shin's gonna get sassy back. Look at his face. I'm sick. I do distance learning from home. If you're sick, you shouldn't be out here. Yona? Huh? What? A tall, handsome guy with cool piercings and a girlfriend who's winning at everything in life would never know how I feel. Cool piercings? Are we talking about does he have earrings that we can't really notice? Huh? What the heck are you saying? I'm a loser dweeb who has nowhere to belong. Thank you for saving me. Hey, you! Wait, don't chase him. I stopped him and told him about what Oshichi told me the other day. Yona rubbed his silver piercing and let out a breath that wasn't quite a sigh. So does he have any? I'm assuming he's got an earring. I think you can kind of sort of see it on our right, his left. But, like, it's very tiny small, so I didn't really notice it until Shin mentioned it. So that's what's up with that kid. I guess I messed up. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess you can kind of tell if you notice. But, like, I guess I never really noticed it because it's so small. So, like... But it's not your fault, Yona. Yona leaned on a wall of the back alley and actually sighed this time. Winning at everything in life, huh? That definitely isn't me. Yona? Oh, look, are you having a pity party? Are you gonna cry again? Because we'll hold you while you cry. At least he wasn't talking about me. And then I saw what I believed was for the first time a shadow looming over him. I'll apologize when I see him again. Anyway, let's look for Sanzaboro and Okuni. He's having a little pity party over there. Like, don't be a sad sack. Daughter of Enma! You're all right. Okuni! After noticing our arrival, the two of them rushed over, expressing their relief and joy. It seems your wounds have healed. Allow us first to celebrate your recovery. I'm so glad you're okay. I didn't mean to scar another woman's skin. Please, I hope you'll forgive my error. Of course I will. Those wounds have healed without a trace, and I'm fine now, as you can see. We heard from Lord Takamura. You seem to be the bearer of a peculiar desire. I didn't know how to use it while I was in hell. And, well, we actually came to apologize, and if you wish to ask for another spar, I decline. Sanzaburo and I are busy, after all. We wish to enjoy the beauties of the human realm. We're about to head to the Spirit Belvedere. Lord Takamura's dishes are so delicious. Sanzaburo, don't say that! It'll make me want to take Lord Takamura's head! There's no need to be jealous, my adorable one. Your food is the most delicious in all the world. I'm like, are you gonna get jealous thinking your husband's gonna fall in love with him? No, it's really just because somebody else was cooking food. Okay, about the food. For a hot second, I was like, girl. Oh my god, look at the fucking hearts around them. It's ridiculous. Hanzaburo. You kind of gotta love them for, like, bad guys. You kind of have to love them. Okuni. Look at they're blushing and they're fawning over each other. I love it so much. You two, are you actually our enemies? Are you even taking this seriously? Lord Murakami, you've broken the rules of the warrior. I'm truly disappointed in you. No, that... While claiming you couldn't trust us, the one who went back on his word was you, was it not? As a result, you injured the daughter of Enma. Even after ignoring how I intervened, your mistake is a grave one, demon child. If you have something to say, let's hear it. And it's going to be funny because, okay, I feel like this is going in a way they're not going to duel. It's going to be like they're going to, like, berate him and be like, you hurt her, Bubba. He's like, I know, and I feel guilty. I hurt the woman I love the most in the world. And they're going to be like, wait, what now? Did you just admit that you're in love with her? And then, like, whatever. And he's going to fawn and do some weird. And then they're going to appreciate it and be like, that's adorable. Let's go back with him. Because they're the lovers. And he's going to be the biggest fucking marshmallow. You know? Okay. All right. I can kind of see them why. I mean, again, because Asaemon seemed like a bigger fish. So it would have gone better in Sharaku's route. But originally I was like, okay, I could see if they put them because they're the lovers and but he was a man whore, probably. So I don't know if him turning himself around and being like, I'm only in love with this one woman would be like, they'd be like, yeah, you know, but you were a whore once. Like, that's not as impressive in a way as this bastard being like so full of himself and then being like, I know I did something stupid and I hurt the woman I love. I just feel like there's something more about him flipping that switch and being like the gushiest marshmallow that would kind of maybe appeal to their like romantic sentiments more than Sharaku, who's just like a ladies' man fallen in love with and just wanting to be with one lady as opposed to all of them. You know what I mean? Because he's a lover. He is a lover. So like him being like, I just want to be a lover still, they'd be like, yeah, no, I mean, that's not a stretch. But this pompous little bastard, all of a sudden becoming a little fucking melty pile of butter, they're going to be like, oh my god, that's so cute. So, all right. I could see maybe an idea of where they might be going with this, but I'm sure we won't see each other again. Farewell. Wait, I know we're causing you a burden by asking, but won't you please reconsider? That's too bad, daughter of Enma. The two of them walked away, arm in arm. Yona and I couldn't do a thing. What he said is right. It's helpless. There's nothing I could say that could excuse myself. But Yona... I'm still not giving up. He said his words with such conviction, I didn't know what to say back. Yeah, because eventually they're going to say something, we're going to have this conversation, and then they'll go that route. He's like, I know I hurt her, and I love her, god damn it, and I'm going to make this right because I love her, and then it's going to be like, and you know what I mean. Because, like, we managed to convince, like, Kiku's whole thing was, like, I want a zombie to understand that she's my precious sister, and I love her, and, like, whatever, and then they got their, like, sibling bond back, and that's why she agreed to go to hell, go back, you know what I mean, without us having to kick her ass, so... If today didn't work out, there's still tomorrow. And my strength isn't back to full power, right? I'm sure it's still nowhere near enough. Right. How's it like now? Was there any change since last time? It's just the same as before. It's not. I see. Guess it's still a long way to go. I lied. To be honest, I was too scared to check with Hari about the survey. How's my relationship with Yona right now? What if the survey's gotten messed up because of these feelings I have now? Well, that's what's helping them. It's going to be difficult to keep distracting him and lying about the survey. Lies. Perjury sends you to the great screaming hell, but haven't there been people who don't want to lie to the person they like? Like, oh, then she's not, no, okay. I read that wrong. It's supposed to be like. Uh, hey, what's wrong? Did you see a Simon? No, sorry, it was someone else. Like, what's wrong with me? My heart hurts. Yeah, of course there's no change. And forget about being trusted. Just been doing things that make everybody disappointed in me. That's not true. But I felt embarrassed trying to even say that. Being a Hell Guardian is so difficult. But I'm sure Yona could do it, and I wanted him to. It's okay. I'll do my best too, so. Excuse me, Lord Akka. The blood bond has indeed changed. She's like, stupid phone, shut up! See for yourself. The bond between the both of you has risen sharply since yesterday. However, with it this high, you are not in considerable. Are you not in considerable pain, Lord Akka? Oh. Ari? Don't be an idiot. I'm not in any pain at all. It's panicking him. Yona, could it be you were hiding that all this time from me? No. Seriously, I'm not in any pain. I mean, I've gone through so many battles in my time, I wouldn't notice a little bit of pain. Yona, you're not lying to me, are you? No, I'm not. Maybe he still doesn't trust me. He knows the 3 Hell Guardian statutes. Well, even so, I believe you will not be able to endure it any further the next time something happens. I hope you enjoy what is to come. Yona rubbed his piercings, suppressing his rage. I apologize for the intrusion. Good day. Damn it. Corporate slave invents the weirdest things. Yona, the next time you're in pain, promise me you won't hide it. I told you, I'm not in any pain. Your threads of agony, I can't see what they might be, but I pray you'll be free of them soon. Now, I'll make sure to free you from them. Yona opened his beautiful blue eyes. I trust you, Yona. Huh? Hey, why do you keep saying random stuff like that to me without any warning? You'll be fine. You can do it, Murakami. Shut up. Your compliments don't make me happy. Then let's fight again and win. Your compliments don't make me happy while he's blushing like a little bitch over here. I love it so much. He awkwardly and shyly rubbed his piercing again. Yeah, I'll win for sure. I may actually be an optimist. I really did feel like things would somehow work out if I was with him. That's why I want him to trust me more. I hope I can save him from his pain. But anyway. Oh, look, he's getting excited over oranges! But we'll get to that next time. So, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.